friends, denizens of the internet, hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of No Man's Sky over here at LostTimeGaming. I am Devo and we are jumping back into the shoes of our nameless protagonist. We're just going to call it me, for lack of a better term. Now we're still working on repairing the ship. We need some more ferrite dust so we can make a refiner, so we can make pure ferrite? I think that's where we're at here. I'm not 100%. Because there's an ebb and flow to the tier of items in this game, and you have to kind of get back into the swing of things to remember. We'll take some carbon. Carbon's always good. And some ferrite dust. Yes, give me all the ferrite dust. Nope, I cannot mine the pure ferrite because my laser is the crap. It won't be forever, but for now it is. Same thing with, I believe, these red crystals over here. Because I think these are condensed carbon, aka the tier 2 carbon. Yeah, there's big old not gonna do nothing there. Or there. Wait, what was I? I was gonna say, I was just mining some ferrite dust, yes. I know it says I can make it, but trust me, we're gonna need a lot of ferrite dust as we go through the game. So having excess of any material. Oh hey, upright walking stegosaurus, how you doing? Having excess material is not going to be bad for us in any way, shape, or form. Make a metal plate, which we can... Wait, what are we doing now? Pure ferrite? Oh, we need to build the... dang thing. This is also an awesome addition that didn't used to be in the game. You used to have to scroll through a little, like, hot tip menu on the bottom bar. It was really confusing to deal with this stuff. As you can see, up on the top here, we've got, you know, we can move, we can change the... Not sure why we would change the color of it, but sure, let's go blue and orange. Why not? That's fun. And we'll make it out of wood, because I'm a weirdo. And yeah, that's good. Let's put that right there. I didn't even know you could do that before, the change the coloring and stuff of it. That's really good. So you can really make everything, you know, your own, so to speak. Alright, and condensed carbon, way more effective than regular carbon. Slap that in there. So we put 10 in there, and that filled it about, you know, third of the way. We put 67 in there, and it filled it up all the way. I don't know if it used all of 67. No, maybe it did. I don't know. Alright, but we need pure ferrite. 1-to-1 operation, 5 seconds. Bang. And the best part about this, as this mills, we can actually back out and keep doing other stuff. And later on, we'll actually get a version of this where we can actually do this in our backpack while we're moving around. And the handy thing about this, I didn't find out till much later, is instead of picking up what's in the refiner, if you're not going to use it again, you can just kind of, and that kind of destroys it. Not so much as, obviously, you just saw we picked it up again. It doesn't destroy it, but it kind of just collapses it for you back into your backpack of goodies, so to speak. And we're going to slap that over there so we never accidentally delete it, because item management is a big, or inventory management is a big thing in this game. Alright, so we've got that. We've made the pure ferrite. Wait, I made the pure ferrite though. What do we got going on here? I'm confused. Feel it? Maybe it thinks I didn't do that because I did it already? The yeah, I think the game's getting confused. The tutorials, you can kind of jump ahead of them without realizing it, and it'll kind of mess things up. Because I think what we have to do is just repair something in here, which we needed the pure ferrite for, the launch thrusters. Oh, we didn't make enough. That's what it was. I didn't realize we needed 50. So I am, as usual, the chucklehead. I am the one who chuckleheads. We need a little bit more ferrite dust, is what you're telling me. That's fine. I can manage that. Yes, run away from the mining laser. Green laser, shoot, rock, go, boom. And that was just kind of an example there of you always need more materials than you think you do. Having a little extra ain't that bad. A little downtown mining there. Boom. And maybe this one too? Yeah. That one's so far we can't even see what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's ferrite dust. There we go. Okay. So, slap the refiner back out. Nope, do not shoot the refiner. I don't think we can actually destroy it like that, but still. Let's not be foolish here. Well, that's working. We can kind of drink in the majesty of the world we're on. Red sky is kind of weird. I love the clouds in this game, too. I don't know how they did the clouds, but they're awesome. I remember a time there used to not be clouds, and it wasn't awesome. Alright. Grease the launch thruster with dihydrogen jelly. I mean, alright. I can dig it. Let's grease that thruster. Here, I didn't like the way that sounded. Yeah. Then we got one of these. Nice. Wait, are we... I think we can actually fly now. I think we're good. Let's see. Starship prepared, launch systems online. All systems functional, seek answers among the stars. Use W to take off. Okay, let's do that. Screw this planet! Let's get out of here, let's cheese it. Oh yeah, we can just pulse jump off the planet's surface into space. And we're out of there. You don't have to do that, and back in the day, when it's closer to the game's kind of restructuring itself to not be terrible, you couldn't do that either. Orbital flight achieved. Test Starship Systems 0 to 3. Test flight controls and thrust. Yep, we are thrusting. Not very much, as space is hilariously, mind-bogglingly big. Now let's test the boost. That works. And pulse engine. That works too. All systems are go. Let's blow up some meteorites. Yeah. Incoming message. Ah, crap. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. I'm gonna identify myself as I am myself. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. Final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input the coordinate data. Where are we at? Oh.
Navigational data received.
Where? Oh, there it is. Wait, weren't we just there? Yeah, this is the planet we just left. But we're going over here. Arrive in 16 hours. Well, that's pretty terrible. Let's see what our This is what I mean when I say space is mind-bogglingly big. Let's use our thrusters and see how much that changes. We're at a standstill right now. Okay, normal thrusters drop it down to about 11 minutes. Okay, how about the boost? That's about a minute 30. Alright, and let's pulse jump to get there. Yes. There also used to be a time when the game wouldn't put you in orbit with your pulse jet or the pulse drive, and you would have to constantly like shoot around the planet to aim at the drop down point. We just thrust madly into the direct surface of the planet. Oh. I'm not feeling very well today, and it's bothering my voice box, but should be alright to get this episode done here. Yes, let us land. But maybe somewhere? Aren't there supposed to be a... No, we'll hit the E button. Seems like there was some sodium action there. Yes, give me it. Find the signal source. Activate a target suite from the analysis visor. This is also something that was new that didn't used to exist. Nope. Well, it's over there somewhere. Okay, well, let's get hoofing it. Ow, my ankles! We're gonna be snapping our ankles a lot in this game, just for the record. I could use a marker to keep us on track there, but it's much easier just to Just kind of check it ever so once in a while. Ah, the old tier 2 carbon. Be coming back for you. Not now, but eventually. Let's pick up some ferrite dust because I can. Ooh, let's chart this bad boy. Unknown sector? Not anymore. I discovered this planet. Uh-oh. Hi, Sentinel. How are you? That's one of the things I said would come into play when we try and do more long-distance mining. Because these little guys. Let's see if we can anger it just slightly here. He's like, hey, what are you doing? You mining that? There's no mining allowed on this planet. Alright, sparking wires in the machine-generated signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Well, let's decipher the signal. I forgot my... decoding. 16. 16. 16. Entry 4925C. No fuel in... Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to... Underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Extract the plans. Using the digital forceps. Okay. Alright, so base computer site evaluation device, portable land registration service. When placed, contacts Universal Cartographic Archive to establish ownership of land. Successful registration allows the construction of base modules across any site of the user's choosing. Ooh, Chromatic Metal. That's basically, we're going to be looking at Chromatic Metal for a long time. Ooh, Terrain Manipulator, Advanced Terraforming Device. This module overloads existing multi-tool systems, allowing the user to reshape regions as they wish, charged with metallic elements. So we need a lot of this stuff, but first we got to go into the log and click this guy to be our main thing here. So the terrain manipulator, oh wait, no, I read this already. Oh, here we go. By default, the terrain manipulator will destroy the ground when fired. Use quick menu to change the advanced editing mode and enable construction options. We won't be doing that for quite some time. But what we need is dihydrogen jelly and carbon nanotubes. Okay. Can I actually make those? Oh, I should have read that. That's my bad. Basically, the terrain manipulator is used for us to mine stuff. If that wasn't obvious. Bang. So we need the hydrogen jelly and carbon nanotubes. Just one of those? I can make one of those, thankfully, because I like shooting blue crystals with lasers. And I can make one of those, too. Wait, do we need two of those? We'll make two just for fun. Just for fun. I like how wimpy this multi-tool looks. It's so tiny. We'll be getting better ones as we go down the road, but for now, we got the wimpy. Alright, now we got that, and we switch that with G? Yes. Now we can just bore a hole into the ground. It's fantastic. I love it. Now we need copper now. Terrain manipulator G, use the analysis visor. That's what we need. So copper. Who's got the copper? No. These icons for plants. That's a buried technology module. What is that? I don't know what that is. Something tells me it's not that important. There is just no copper anywhere near me. Oh man, that sucks. Oh wait, that's ammonia. That's not gonna help anybody. Yep. This is. I know. Let's point. That's not what I wanted to do, but by God, we're gonna do it. There we go. No, not the point. Nope. Come on. Usually it's pretty good about being like, oh, you want to recharge your stuff? Like, yes, obviously. Alright, so there's no copper to be had in a scannable distance around where I am. So what we're gonna do is take one of these, fly back over to the ship. Oh, it's so slow without the forward boost. Oh yeah. Oh no, not with that. Let's get some more dihydrogen while we're here. Considering we just used a bunch. And we use dihydrogen, well, a lot. Not as much as the amount of me shooting these crystals is going to indicate. But oh, overheat. That's a spicy meatball. Okay. Oh, I wasn't minding nothing. Nope, I wasn't minding anything at all. Now you might be thinking, hey Devo, just shoot this guy, but we're not ready for that yet. Well, we'll get to that at some point, and we'll see what the price of poking the bear is, so to speak, but not yet. Alright, so there's no copper. We need to find a place with copper. Even though we're closer to the ship, there probably still isn't any. Because the scanning range, like the stand here and scan range, is pretty far, to be honest. And if we can't see anything from using the standing scanner, then, well, we can't see anything. Who's that? Unknown building. Let's try over here. Alright, unknown building. Let's see what you got. Looks like it's just a big old antenna. And now one of the things I really enjoy about this game is that because it's so massive, you wouldn't know it, but you can actually run into other players now in this game. You didn't used to be able to, but you can now. Waypoint. What's that? Whoa! Well, there's definitely a deposit there on the left. You see that kind of golden? I think that might be our copper we're looking for. Minor settlement detected. Well, that's not why we're here, so to speak. That's not why we're here, but I did see some what looked to be copper over this way. Ooh, what is that? Sentient plant. No, I'm good on that. Oh, that's the ammonia again. Oh, there's copper. Leave me alone, Sentinel. I didn't mine anything this time. What's this? That's not the copper. That's the ammonia, isn't it? And from what I recall, we don't really need ammonia for anything for a while. As I said, a lot of this game is about inventory management, and like certain things you want to pick up because you can sell it for cash once we get up into the space station regions of the game. And having money will basically save us time. That's the whole purpose of money in this game, is to save us time. But for right now, I could mine that whole thing of ammonia and probably not get very much at all for it. The copper, on the other hand, copper we can turn into sweet, sweet chromatic metal. I want to scan this guy. Have I scanned this guy already? There we go. M. Galatini. Got a fluctuating age. Not sure how that works. So female gender. Behavior is constantly moving. It eats fungal clusters as its diet. It notes made of stardust. Oh, that's lovely. That's just dandy. Alright, but we have our copy here. Hey, what's up? I like how he turned his head. That was great. Alright, so what I found to be the best thing to do with these is basically make a hole, find the bottom, and then sweep and clear it all. Because otherwise you end up with a kind of big chunks hanging in midair and it looks silly. This way you kind of can do an up and down path over and just get all the sweet, sweet copper. This is actually a pretty small vein of copper, I guess would probably be the right word. Although this isn't how mineral veins work. Not in like a, here's a big sphere of copper sitting in the ground. I mean, maybe on uninhabited planets they do, but Yes, give me all the copper. And you notice we're picking up silicate powder as well. That's just the stuff that isn't copper. And there's not much use for it apart from it's how we refill the terrain manipulator. I don't know why it doesn't put it automatically as the first thing we want to refill it. It always wants to use the ferrite dust, and I've wasted a lot of ferrite dust doing that. And another benefit to mining the vein like this is that if there's any sentinels around, they won't care. Although I have read that they've been working on like, sorry, buddy. They've been changing the sentinel AI in some of the most recent patches, because that was always the cheap out I used to do. Was some of the planets have more aggressive sentinel behavior than others. And some, there's basically just sentinels everywhere, so your ability to mine things without a bunch of headache is, well, it's basically zero. But, oh yeah, we gotta, let's not look at that. This game failed to load in properly here, just in this little batch land. We have to make some chromatic metal. Which means turning copper into fancier copper, I guess? I'm not really sure what... I don't remember what the descriptor is on the chromatic metal, but I guess we'll find out in a second here. Alright, I don't have a lot of fuel for that. We're gonna need some carbon while we're here. Those carbon? You carbon? Yeah, you are. Yes, give me all the carbon. And you'll notice underneath carbon it has a secondary bar that has question marks. That means that there's also a secondary item that can sometimes come while mining it, which usually is useless. So it's one of those things like, I don't need that. Nobody's using that. Yeah, we got all the carbon now. 200 sounds like a lot. It really isn't. It really isn't at all. There we go. About 38 seconds to process that. Well, that's gonna be a while. This really isn't a good spot for our base computer either. I think we're gonna... Now, let's see. Can we just build it now? No, we need... It's all chromatic metal for that. Okay. There's a sentinel there just farting around, scanning rocks. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Ship's over there. What? No, I'm fine. Don't look at me. No, don't fall in the hole, buddy. It'd be a shame if you fell in the hole. Okay, that wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. Alright, just pick that whole thing up. I guess let's head over to the ship. That seems like a much flatter area. Now we're going to be technically building a base here because that's the extent of the first step to building a base is to build a base computer. Sadly, we're basically just going to be abandoning this base. This base is going to be basically useless. Not because, you know, this world isn't fun, because, you know, obviously it is. Look at these plants, you know, it's pretty crazy looking, but there's a whole galaxy for us to explore. You know, I don't know if the number of planets is in the billions or the trillions, but it's a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure if you were to ask the developers, there's so many planets that it's impossible to visit them all, and I kind of really enjoy that. But we're not here to wax philosophical on the eternal quest. We're here to check this outpost, Computron, searching cartographic archives. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim site? Yes. I claim this land in the name of Devo. Alright. Don't you have some blueprints for me? Accessing log from previous user. Holy crap, music! Entry 4925D follows. Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to back soon. Extract plans. Core infrastructure parts received. 7 items learned. Learned walls, doors, and floor. And floor containment 3 for whatever reason. Bases provide shelter from harsh planetary conditions. Recharging your hazard protection as your base grows, it will grant access to many advanced technologies. You can see the picture there. That's what we could do with our base. Now, sadly, our first base here is going to... Well, it's not going to be that, sadly. it's gonna be a square with some walls. No, not like that. Jeez. No, there we go. And then we also need a roof. Nope, roof. Come on, there we go. No, that wasn't it. That's not how you do that. Geez, now I wonder how to actually deconstruct things. Is it the terrain manipulator? Store, mine? No, that's not it. No, that ain't it either. Oh my god, what am I doing here? Why, roof? Why you gotta do this to me? That's the roof I wanted. Bring a door. Give me a door. Is that it? No, that wasn't it either. What am I doing here? Am I messing this up? I think I'm messing this up. Yeah, I'm definitely messing this up. Edit place parts. See, that's what I want. There we go. I want to delete that and that. And I guess one of these. And then we can go back and put an actual door in. There we go. Alright. And we've made the barest of bones shelters. Is 4 walls, a roof, and a floor. But it keeps us out of the toxicity storm, which sounds like something really terrible. But we got enough environmental suit power here to check the computer. Accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Entry 4925E follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. Now I've got a construction research unit. Magnetized ferrite. Oh, that's tier 3 iron. Alright. There are new blueprints from a construction research unit. Expand your base with advanced technology and large structures. That is the goal, but right now we need this. And I don't have either of those things because I'm terrible. Okay, so let's see, can we make the carbon nanotube? Yes. What was the other thing? Oh, we need magnetized ferrite. Maybe I have enough of that. Don't shoot it, man. Crazy. Let's see, pure ferrite? 56, sure. I don't remember how much we actually needed, but... Oh, just 20. That's it. That's all we need. Alright, and then construction research unit. Bam. And now we look at this thing. Analysis unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. User should recover salvage data from buried technology. Equip and utilize an analysis visor. Oh, okay. Wait, don't I have that? Explore plant, learn, locate buried technology. Let's see, we got any of that? Any of that just hanging out here? Very technology, 264, 396, okay. Right over yonder is where we'd be going if we were heading that way, but we are not, because that's all the time I have for today's episode. Thank you everybody so much for joining me on another exciting look into the world of No Man's Sky. The game's going to be a nice slow burn until we get all the tutorial stuff out of the way and the universe kind of fully opens up for us to explore. That being said, if you enjoyed the video today, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'm going to go hide my hut here. I'll catch you all on the flip side.